guys, it's Donna at Face Paints For You, and I'm back as promised with a video tutorial on how to do this fast and easy unicorn design. If you're interested to learn how to do this design, please keep watching. This is my model Eva, and as you can see, she's very excited to get her face painted again. So okay, let's get started. So I start off with the Face Painting Shop 3/4 flat angled brush, and this is to do the ears of the unicorn. And I load it up with a white to pink one stroke from Global. Again, it can be any one stroke as long as it's one from white to pink. And don't forget to load your brush by putting the white to the toe side of your brush. So of course the white is on the outside and the pink then would be in the middle. And try your best to keep the ears fairly small, as they need to be shorter than the unicorn. Then for the unicorn, I load a 3/4 flat angled brush again with a one stroke from Silly Farm that has metallic gold, yellow and then orange. And I load it up with the gold to the toe side of my brush and the orange to the other side. But any metallic yellow or gold will be absolutely perfect. The only reason why I do use this one stroke is because I feel as if it gives it a bit of a shadow effect on the unicorn. And as you can see, I did a bit like a C shape from larger to smaller. Then again, I load my 3/4 flat angled brush with a white, yellow, pink and purple Global one stroke. But of course you can use any one stroke that you prefer. And I start from the side of the ear and wiggle it down like as if it's curly hair. And I do exactly the same on the opposite side. Then I go to the middle where the unicorn is, right at the bottom. Right next to the unicorn, I start off like as if I'm about to do a heart shape, a bit like a backward C. And to the opposite side, I do the same, but the opposite way and slightly bigger. And this time I drag the brush all the way under the unicorn into a point. And it should look a bit like a one side of a heart. Sorry guys, I really hope I've explained this well enough, as I noticed in the video you couldn't really see it very well. Then I sprinkle the design with some iridescent white Mama Clown glitter from Silly Farm. Then as you can see, I get a star stencil, and with a sponge or a dauber, I load it up with my White Diamond effects and put a few stars on the cheeks on both sides. Then to outline the design, I load a round Low Cornell number 3 with a Black Diamond effects. And first I go to the middle of the ear next to the pink and do a thick to thin line going up the ear, and that gives it the illusion that the ear is turned outwards. And then as you can see, I go to the middle and do 3 little flicks, and that just looks like a bit like hair coming out of the ears, let's say. And I do exactly the same on the opposite side. Then I start outlining the unicorn, and I usually start off by doing a small pointy triangle right at the top of the unicorn. And the only way to describe this really is a bit like doing S shapes continuously, going from smaller to bigger. So straight under, I would do an S shape from one side and it would finish on the opposite side. So again, exactly the same, and slowly going bigger and bigger until I get to the bottom of the unicorn. Then I go to the side of the ears and do a bit of a curl and a wiggly line going down. And the main reason I do this is just to put a bit of black colour on the hair as well, so the design all looks together instead of looking like two separate parts. And that's the main reason why I do it. And of course I do exactly the same on the opposite side. And overall the design will all look more together and eye-pleasing. Then I pass on to outlining the hair and putting a few strokes through the middle of the hair as well, just to give it a bit more movement. And don't forget always to do from thick to thin or from thin to thick lines, as it gives it more of a 3D effect. Another quick tip whilst I'm outlining the hair is, as you can see, especially when I'm outlining, I always put my little finger down on the child or client's face, as that really helps me to have a steady hand and to do a nice clean line. Just like when we're drawing or writing, we would lean on the table with our hand or finger, and it's exactly the same on the face. And especially as the face has so many bumps, it is so much harder to do lines on a face than it would be on a table. So by putting my little finger down and resting it on the face, as gently as possible, of course, it really does help me do some really nice line work, as line work is very, very important for face painting, because sometimes you can sponge a design on, but the main thing that makes it come to life is your actual outlining. So this is why I say practice your outline as much as possible. Anyway, let's pass on to outlining the ears. As you can see, I just outlined the ears just over where the brush strokes were, as really the lines were kind of already there, as I did it with a brush and not a sponge. Then I load a Low Cornell number 2, and I load it up with my White Diamond Effects, and I do a little star right at the top of the unicorn, and then I start putting some highlights coming down the unicorn. Then on the side of the ears where the hair comes down, I start doing some small, medium and large dots, and I usually try to do them always in sets of 3s, as I just think they're just a bit more eye pleasing. And I do exactly the same on the opposite side. Then I finish off the design by doing 2 small starbursts on her cheek. If this design has helped you in any way, or you like this design, please let me know by giving me a big thumbs up. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you will be notified of all my future videos. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.